What's up, guys? Here to talk tonight about targets. It's been a long time since I made a video. I picked up a new target. I don't know if you can see this over here. Boom. And I just want to go over briefly my experience with some of the targets that are on the market that you can buy out there. So where I live here in the Northeast, I don't have access to open land or a range of my own like some of these big YouTubers. I'm left with going to indoor ranges, paying about 30 bucks an hour to shoot. And nowadays with the ammo shortage, when you can find ammo, just so you know, here in Connecticut, 9mm ammo at this point, just target ammo, is going for $30 to $38 for 50 rounds, which is just insane. So I happen to have a lot of 22. I love shooting 22. I do belong to a private gun club, very limited hours, but it's for what I need it for, and those are even hard to get into in Connecticut. You know, either long waiting lists or very expensive. The one I have fits my needs. They do allow us to shoot steel. So I just wanted to go over some of these steel options for you. What we have here behind me are ones you can get at the big box stores, Cabela's, Bass Pro, even Walmart. Very inexpensive, nothing wrong with them at all. But the quality is definitely not there. Again, nothing wrong with them. But there are some other options out there that they're not that much more money. And if you take care of them, they'll last you forever. So, you know, again, this is marketed by Caldwell or Birchwood Casey. This one, actually, I shot the end cap off. I've drilled and put a little cotter pin in there. So I wanted to show you what I got. Some years ago, I invested in some targets from Action Targets. They're very high quality. Rated for rimfire only, the ones that I purchased. I had a plate rack and I had a dueling tree. The idea was I knew someone who had some property and they were going to allow me to leave these targets on the property because they're not something that's very portable. I didn't own a truck or a trailer, so the idea was we were going to get them to their property and just leave them there. That never happened. The targets never got shot. They sat in my garage. They're not cheap, but again, if I use them for what they were designed for, they would last forever. I ended up selling them. My thought was I was going to sell them, pick up a more portable option from Action Targets. So I started looking around, and about 20 years ago I bought these. When my daughter was younger, I picked these up. These are by a company called MGM Targets. It's Mike Gibson Manufacturing. These are probably 20 years old. And again, rated for rimfire only. They're called auto poppers, and they're called auto poppers because they have a spring. Two big holes, drive a big spike through them, and they won't go anywhere. They actually sell a base for them too. I forget what I paid for them. 20 years ago, I probably paid about, I don't know, 80 bucks a piece for them, and they're out of Idaho, so the shipping's usually not too cheap. So that's one option. This is kind of a play on that Caldwell target. This was from a company, it's called Metal Spinning Targets. They are out of Leroy, New York. Very high quality. I don't remember what I paid for this. It wasn't that expensive. They make them with all different target heads. So drive it into the ground. The problem becomes this time of year in the Northeast, you may go and the ground is frozen. So I recently picked this up. This is from Mike Gibson Manufacturing, MGM Targets. These logos there. This is their MLS2. MLS, I think, stands for Modular Locking System. It stands about 23 inches tall. The basic package is, I believe, about 90 bucks. And the modular locking system, what they did is they designed it so that the plates lock onto this little tab. You have to turn them and lock them on. That way, hitting them, they won't jump off. Again, the shipping was expensive. It's from Idaho. And then you can get other plates for it. It came with, I believe, a 4 and 6 inch plate, and I bought a rabbit shaped one. Yeah, it comes with a 4 and a 6 inch plate. I believe the whole thing with shipping cost me $137. I ordered it on the 28th of October. They were having a Halloween special, like 20% off. And I just got here today. Today's what, the 13th, Friday the 13th. So let's pop open this box and I'll see what it is, see what it looks like. All right, now I understand when I ordered it. Again, it's a little deceiving because it tells you. Again, it's called the MLS. It's called the MLS2 system, and it basically says in the description that it will work with any of their MLS design targets. So they send you a confirmation email, and I said, I just want to make sure that the rabbit will. They sell rabbits and they sell aliens and Bigfoot. And she said to me, yeah, I probably wouldn't go any bigger than that. And now I see why. Look at the size of the friggin' rabbit. She probably should have said, don't get the rabbit. I mean, this is the 6 inch plate that it comes with and the 4 inch plate that it comes with. And this is the whole target stand. So I'm not even sure how this is going to work out. I do like the size of this because it's portable. And again, I'm only looking to shoot 22 with it. I don't think you'll do much damage with the 22 even hitting the stand. I'm assuming this is it. I didn't feel like there was much more in the box. There's a lot of packing peanuts. Yeah, this is a little smaller than I was expecting. I like it, but let me get it set up and I'll show you. So as you can see, that's the stand. And that rabbit is way too big. Alright, so here is the target stand. So you basically have these 2 feet. These are 2 feet. It's very portable, that's for sure. And then that. And then the idea is you put it on like this, and it can't just jump off that hook. So I do like that, especially here in New England when the ground is frozen. You don't have to worry about driving anything into the ground. Probably put a coat of paint on this. It's going to work out good, and I think these will handle more than 22 as well. So, but nowadays all that other ammo is like gold. So let's just see what the rabbit looks like. So you have to turn this. I don't know. That's a big rabbit. But that's okay. We can work with that. And again, guys, what I'm telling you is the quality here is ridiculous. If you just shoot this and don't abuse this with, God, this, I don't know how thick this even is. And the whole thing was about $133 shipped. I definitely see what she's talking about with this not being, but hey, you know, you could set that up longer distance, still hit it with a 22. There's no rabbits in my neighborhood that look like that though. Anyways, guys, hope this was informative. Talk to you later.